Welcome to J2EE Tutorials. In this tutorials, we can discuss with Java server pages, means JSPs. So in the previous tutorial, we have discussed with servlets and almost all concepts of servlets we have covered in our previous tutorials. Still, I will post or update more tutorials on servlets, but right now we can start off with JSP. So basically, JSP is built on servlets because JSP is one of the technology where we can create a presentation logic for the user as well as the dynamic content. So let's create one web application to know about the JSP application. Here, just go for the project tab, and under the project tab, right click and go for the new project. So in the new project tab, go for a Java web application and just click on next. And this, I will want to save this one into the location J2EE projects, open. And here the name of my web application is JSP demo. Click on next, next, finish it. Right, so we got JSP demo is a web application here. So in this web application we can find web pages and source package, libraries as well as the configuration files. So this is the JSP file which was created initially. So here what happens if I run this application, so I'll be getting this output because JSP page almost all it consists of an HTML tags. It's a purely HTML tags with some JSP tags. So those JSP tags will make this JSP as a page which has dynamic content. So here I'll run this application first. Alright, I got the output here. So here in this web application, what happens? This name of this JSP is supposed to be index.jsp. So basically in web servers, what happens whenever we made a request to the web page, it will find for the index.jsp or index.php, HTML, whatever it is. It will look out for the index page first, and then that index page will be executed. So here we got actually that index.jsp. Even you can put this index.jsp on here, still it will execute the same result. If you go for index.html, then it will be the error for you because the index.html is not available in our web application we have created with JSP. So basically when HTTP request is made to the index page or any JSP page, so what happens for executing these JSP web pages, you need a web server with JSP containers. So when HTTP request is sent to the web server for the JSP page, then that request is reported to the JSP container, and JSP container loads the JSP file from the disk and then converts that JSP application to the servlet code, and then that servlet code will be executed, means it will be compiled and then executed, and it will process the request and response to the client, and then it will present the response in the form of HTML to the client. So if you open the source of this web page, so what happens, you will be getting the go for the view source, you will be getting the HTML code only. You don't see that the page tag over here which was here. That means this is called the page directive. You will not see that in this output because so what happens, this JSP files will be converted into a servlet file. A servlet then produce the response to the client in the form of HTML. So this first of all this JSP's okay. So here if you don't have any JSP file. So if you have index.html, then the index.html will be executed. Even if it is index.html or JSP file, no problem. So even it is a index.jsp or index.html, you can make a request or you can pass control to the servlet, so using the form tags. But JSP files, basically the JSP application are more helpful for creating the dynamic contents to the clients. So this is how the JSP application is created. If you want one more JSP application, just go for the right click on web pages and go for the new, and then go for the JSP. So here you can create one more JSP application. So I need one JSP application, that is called a file. Let's finish it up. So I got one more JSP application. I have two JSP application here. So if you run this application, it will be executed with index.jsp again, because server always search for the index.jsp. Right now, I'll make some modification to this file.jsp. So this is hello world from file.jsp. I will give. Alright. So save this and come to this one. If I put request to that, so file.jsp, then what happens? I will be getting the result of file.jsp. So you can directly execute the JSP application through this address bar here. So, and also you can link one JSP to another JSP file using the hyperlinks or using any standard JSP tags. So this is how the JSP files will be created in a web application. Thanks for watching this tutorial. In the next tutorial we can see what are directives in JSPs.